following presentation of the National Football League.
Well, in lieu of a full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air of Mercedes-Benz Stadium, one does take to the skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddy the Falcon. And down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. On the Bills sideline, it is Sean McDermott. These guys finally suffering their first loss of the season last week after that 5-0 start. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on them, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Scott, joined by my partner Brock Hewitt. This is punter Bradley Pinion to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and he just know the way it goes. These coaches love to tell us they always think about...
Oh, it's intercepted! What a start! Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Will take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. These guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up, next man up. These teams know it, the players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't go too much longer.
They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Romo adds the point after. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. To kick it away, here's Pinion. Johnson now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. They've got a man in motion. Play action now with Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
First down, Buffalo.
Like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
4-yard gain on the play. First down, Bills.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard
Blitz
line.
coming here, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And in, touchdown Buffalo! The Bills reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a James Cook touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the 2nd time. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Penix now on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Falcons will have a first. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 on Robinson. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Just short of midfield.
On the shotgun, Penix. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Falcons. First down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
The 39-yard line. A gain of 4.
Another carry for Robinson. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Taken down on that play by Landon Jackson.
He was brought down by Landon.
Penix on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Falcon.
Robinson on the inside give. And a nice choice there to send this outside. It gets about 6 yards on the carry. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Falcons.
trying to run in. Algier. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Romo's point after is good. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Johnson with a return here. Jukes one defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at the 28. Back to the air, Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. On the sneak, it's Allen. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
That type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of the season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
1st down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Second and 4.
A toss snap to Robinson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Good for the Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap to give to Robinson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Christian Benford up to make that stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Falcons. 1st down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
24-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. The Bills get close and they take it down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Trying again, following the sack. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
3rd down and 14.
Penix now. He lofts it deep left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Field goal attempts coming up from John Parker Romo. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Up and good from Romo. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Brandon Condrington to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. All right, goes to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. That's complete to Coleman out left. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
It's a gain of 10.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
1st down.
Cook trying his one up the gut. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st down, Buffalo.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Throw left side, complete. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 28. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
17 yards. 1st down, Bills.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Gets it quickly to Palmer. And this one does not go far.
Complete to number 5, Josh Palmer. 2 yards on the pickup.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 17-7. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Again, Allen to the air. He dumps this off to Cook. And he's brought down after a short gain.
James Cook. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Allen on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Cook has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills face a 4-point deficit. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and the Bills cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Here's Agnew on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Falcons, the running back John Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons will have a first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Penix. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
It's a gain of 40. That's a
Play fake, Penix. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Escapes a defender. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
And the Bills first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Slot man in motion left. 3rd and long, it's Allen. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Juke the defender. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 21 yards. First down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15. First down, Bills.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
17.
Now Prager on to send it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Falcons and running back John Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Penix now on 1st down. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 28-yard line.
Now Penix off the play action. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Play action, here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Collects this at the 32. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Brought down by the rookie Xavier Watts.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 now. Complete to Coleman. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 10.
Play action now with Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
To the air again, Allen.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
It's a gain of 6.
He keeps it himself. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Allen fires out wide, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
From the 24.
at the 24.
There he is again, Brock. It's Coleman. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Running out of the gun with Davis. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd
From
down.
the shotgun, it's Allen. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now lead by 10. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 17.
Now Prater on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Falcons take over
The
first and
Falcons
10.
ready for their next possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you, that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On 2nd down, Robinson. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. That was T.J. Sanders on the tackle.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down.
3rd down, it's Penix. Looking for a target. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons with a likely punt coming up. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. And start with a give to Davis. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Shakir in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make the fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Allen now on 1st down. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Allen gonna throw again. Oh, again it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Allen on 3rd down. Setting up the running back screen. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Again, Allen to the air. He finds it beyond the marker. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but he's still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Still sticking with the passing game. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. So,
and in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills get more points to end a lopsided first half. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills push their lead to 18. Now Prater on to send it away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Penix. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
That's good for Falcons.
On first down, here's Penix. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Here comes the final play of our first half. 1 final shot before the half. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Bengals. And it's Josh Jacobs. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Packers had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's Geno Smith. And this is a touchdown. The Raiders go on to take it. They win by 13. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Michael Wilson. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep. And this time, it works. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Cardinals get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. With that, a look at the rest of the scores from Week 6 with Houston and Minnesota, the 2 teams on the bye. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Now Prater on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And he's been used as much as some of their top pass catchers this season. Look at this. He's sitting second right now among all NFL backs in receiving yards. Throwing for the pistol. Penix finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 35-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. It's a gain of 4. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Falcons first down.
Again, left side. Here's Robinson. Takes out a one-stop. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Falcons.
Penix on first down. The catch made over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. These guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up, next man up. These teams know it. The players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't grow too much longer.
And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
That's another Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another carry for Robinson. And a stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Falcons first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Michael Penix Jr., the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Johnson now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Play action now, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Honestly, the football's loose. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Bills first down. He scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Bills first down.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Jukes one defender. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. A.J. Terrell making that stop. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 43. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. They're set up at the 35 now.
An 8-yard pickup.
Play action now with Allen. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Now it's Cook. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. He brings it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills push their lead to 18. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Agnew on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Falcons, and running back John Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. A toss now to Robinson. And he's hit and sent out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7, 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
For a Falcons first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Penix here from the gun. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
And the Falcons first down.
Penix now on first down. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Hey, I understand that call. We try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Trying again, following the sack. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You get to that money down, that third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First down throw for Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 7.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
He was brought down by James.
Allen setting up play action. Finds his fullback. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Man in motion, headed right. From the 45 on 2nd down. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Bills first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Escapes a defender. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Cook. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
The ball carrier.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Oh, Allen loses it! And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Matt Prater on for the field goal try. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Prater puts it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Well, he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Penix to throw. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Desperation time here. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. He's got it close to the marker. Oh, what they're going to say, incomplete. He didn't get the feet down on 4th down. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's a give to Cook. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but he's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Another run for Cook. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Allen. There it is again, Brock. It's Coleman. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
Here's Cook. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills put up even more points in a win. It's a James Cook touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
52. Falcons 24.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Agnew on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this 2nd half. They're going play fake with Penix. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And this is going to bring up 3rd down, Brock. He elected to bounce it outside. Picked up 3.
At the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Penix working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs. The Bills and Keon Coleman running out to the field. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. Allen now on 1st down. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
He was covered by Caden Ellis.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Allen on 3rd and short. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Bills.
This is Cook. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that tap may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
Allen from the gun here on 3rd. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Running it after the penalty. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
3rd and goal for Allen. Quick slant complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for them, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Now Penix off the play action. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
He was covered by Terrell Bernard.
From the shotgun, Penix finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
To number 8, Kyle Pitts.
Penix on 3rd down. Back to Pitts it goes. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
7-yard gain. And the Falcons, first down.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. That one stops right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now to give to Bijan. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Pass interference. Defense.
Well, I think we could all tell, Brock, when they saw that flag, they knew exactly what was coming.
Yeah, and unlike those wrestlers I watched growing up who could hide under the ring and just get away from everybody, there's no hiding now. All eyes on him.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Algier. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Running here with Bijan. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Now run by Cook. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
And the Bills' 1st down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 45.
Not from the pistol to Cook. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
3rd down.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Agnew on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And it's looking to run with it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st down, ball at the 36.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Falcons. 1st down.
Handoff for Robinson, running right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 10 yards.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. New set of downs for him from the 46. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful, and that designed run.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, I'll set up now, 1st and 10. Play action, here's Penix. All in by Mooney, left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 2nd and 3 now. This is Robinson. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
Here's Algier on 1st down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
At the 22-yard line.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Penix here from the gun. He's going to tuck it and run. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.